up, future nurses? I am back with another video. Today I want to tell you guys what they have planned for us our first week in college as a nursing student. I also have some more little tidbits to drop on you guys just as an FYI. If you plan to go to nursing school, I hope this video is short. I don't plan to make it long. I want it to be short. It's basically going to be leading up to my next video, and in my next video I want to actually like record on a daily basis and show you guys everything that we do every day in nursing school, just for the first week, not like every day in the semester, but just for the first week. Our first week is basically like orientation, and it also has a test. So I just want to record so you guys can see or know what to expect in your first week of nursing school. So let's get started. Okay, so the first little gem I want to drop on you guys is nursing school is cheaper. So what at my university? I'm not sure how it works at other universities, but once you transfer from your as a pre-nursing student to an actual nursing student, your tuition drops. So when I was a pre-nursing student doing my prerequisites, my tuition was around $24,000 something dollars. So each semester I was looking at 10,000 something for each semester for my prerequisites. Now that I'm in nursing school, my cost of tuition is no more than 13,000, and I'm paying about 5,000 each semester. So it kind of cut itself in half, and it's going to vary for each student. So yeah, your tuition is going to drop because we're not paying as many fees as we were paying on main campus, although we are still paying some of the same fees. But your housing isn't included like it is on main campus. So that's another reason why it's cheaper. So if you end up not staying with your parents, you're basically going to make up for that loss that you had because you're going to end up paying for housing. Another thing I would say with that is when I was doing my prerequisites, I was taking about 16, 17 credit hours a semester. Now that I'm in nursing school, I'm only taking 13 credit hours. And back when I was doing my prerequisites, I went to my classes at least twice a week, some 3 times a week. But in nursing school, you only go to your classes once a week. So for instance, this is how my schedule is set up for nursing school. I have Mondays off. Tuesday I have Mondays off. On Tuesday I have one class, and that's from 9 to 12:50. Then on Wednesday I also have one class, but that's my clinical. So that's the day that I go to the hospital, and I'll be in the hospital from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then Thursday I have 2 classes. One is from 9 to 10:50, and then the other is from 11 to 12:50. So basically it's a 9 to 12:50 day, just like my Tuesdays are. And then Friday I go from 9 to 11:50, and I don't have anything on Saturdays, Sundays. So I basically have a 3-day weekend every week, which will probably on Mondays I probably still will go up to the College of Nursing just to do some studying and not to slack off. But that's my schedule for first semester. Again, you go to each class once a week. Yeah, I think that's basically it. The next topic, I know everybody says, oh, save money. And I never really took anybody serious when they say, oh, you need to save money for nursing school, until I got into nursing school and I really needed the money. So they sent us our list of textbooks. They sent us our uniform, our lab kit, and also other requirements that we needed for nursing school. And let me tell you, nothing is cheap. So let's start with the textbooks. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 classes, including my clinical. For each class, there's a book that's needed. And for each book, there's an access code that you need. So you might be able to find a textbook from a friend or something, but now you have to go and buy the access code. And the access codes alone could cost up to $100. Now, some websites do have the book and the access code. So together, I got all my books from Amazon, and I didn't pay under $100 for either book. And remember, I said it's like 5 classes and one big book for each. That's around $500 to $600 just on textbooks alone. Now for my clinical, we had to get books like something to help us when we make care plans, which is basically how we go to the hospital and pick a patient. And a care plan is basically what you're going to do to take care of that patient that day. So we had to get a book to help us on that. And we also had to get a drug book. So a book that lists as many drugs as possible along with their side effects, and anything you should know about that drug. Those books were cheaper. I didn't pay over $20 for either of those books, but add that together with the other $500 to $600 that you have to spend on these textbooks, and you're already looking at maybe $620. Okay, so that's textbooks. Our lab kit is another $100. In our lab kit comes a stethoscope. What else comes in it? It's like other little stuff that we'll need in the hospital that adds up to $100. I think our shoes are included in our lab kit. Scissors, just little things that we'll need in the hospital. We also had to pay for our uniform top. The way my university does it is our uniform top is ordered from a different vendor, and the top alone was $53. And it gets our name and the school logo on it. That does not include the pants, so I have to go in the bookstore and buy the pants. So you're roughly looking at around $1,000 just to get yourself set for the first semester in nursing school. Now, as the semesters go on, yeah, you're still going to need textbooks, but you won't be spending around $1,000 because A, you already have a lab kit. Unless you want to just buy a new lab kit, you won't be spending money on that. You won't need another uniform or a scrub outfit unless you grow out of that. And then another thing that we had to spend money on was this website called Castle Branch. And basically what Castle Branch is, I think I've mentioned it in my last video. The university gives us immunizations that we have to get. And, oh yeah, you have to have insurance to go to nursing school. So if you don't have it now, you might want to be planning on how you should get it. Having this insurance will also help you cover the cost of these immunizations because it's not cheap. So we had to get 10 immunizations and a drug test. And some of these immunizations, if you aren't already immune to it, you have to go through a process to get immune to it. So basically to get your shots, and that also costs money. So we had to get an immunization against the measles, varicella, hepatitis B, meningococcal, tuberculosis, Tdap. You also had to be CPR certified. And depending on where you go, that can also be expensive. DM me if you need somebody to get you CPR certified. It's certain requirements when it comes to being CPR certified that they want you to take. So it's like a specific course. So DM me on Twitter or comment below, and I can point you to the lady who helped my school, who helped us get CPR certified. You also have to get your flu shot. And you also have to have your hepatitis C vaccine as well as your drug test. And they also did a background check on us. I haven't heard back from that yet, so I can't tell you exactly how it works. But basically how the drug test worked was you had to go to a LabCorp. You have to go to a LabCorp. So you can't just go to your regular doctor or go to anywhere else that does drug testing. You have to go to LabCorp. LabCorp is connected to Castle Branch. And the way mine went was when I got to the LabCorp, I checked in. They took me to the back, and I put my belongings in the locker, and I had to sign this waiver basically saying I understand how the drug test works or whatever. So it was a urine drug test. So I go in the restroom, and I use the restroom in the cup or whatever, and you can't flush the toilet. They flush it for you, I guess just to see if you really peed or if you tried to use somebody else's pee. But basically that's it. It's just a regular urine test, and they uploaded your results on Castle Branch telling whether you passed or not. So not only do you have to pay for these immunizations and all of these shots, but you also have to pay for Castle Branch, which was $65 total. So now you're looking at roughly $680, including your lab kit, $780, including your uniform, which by the time I pay the pants, probably be like another $70. You're at around $700 something. Okay, another essential that I kind of didn't realize I would need for nursing school is a bus pass, like to ride the metro. Riding downtown itself is stressful and it's draining. So having a bus pass, being able to ride the bus is a plus. You can study while you're on the bus. You don't have to waste gas, put that wear and tear on your car, but you do have to pay for it. And Metro has this discounted fare for students. You take certain documents to the Metro place. I think I had to take my schedule, a letter showing that I was accepted into the school, and my tuition letter showing that I'm really being charged to go to school, and you get a bus pass. Getting the bus pass itself is free, but you have to upload money on it. And yeah, you put so much money on it and you ride the bus every day. That's something that I didn't realize wasn't essential. So if you stay far from the school, or even if you stay close and you prefer to take the Metro bus or the Metro line, as they call it, that's also beneficial, so you don't put that wear and tear on your car. Okay, my last 2 points for this video, and we'll wrap it up. Okay, so dosage calculation in nursing school. Dosage calculation is basically converting, maybe from like milliliters to liters, just converting from different units, and it has to do with medication. So you're converting medication from one unit to another one to administer to your patient. The way my school does it is our dosage calculation test is the first week of nursing school. And they give you 3 chances to pass it. If you don't pass it within those 3 chances, you have to take a dosage calculation class, and it holds you back somehow. Once I find out the details, I'll let you know. But basically, they sent us a link to this book. Here's another book that you have to pay for. I think I paid around $50 for mine. So they sent us the link to this book, and we basically just have to study the book. The book is honestly amazing. It helps a lot, but you're already studying before nursing school starts. They do review with us, which I'll get into that. They do review with us before we take the test, but yeah, so you study on your own. We review with them, then we go and take the test, and hopefully you pass it your first time. If not, you have 2 more chances, or you're pushed back. Every semester you have to take a dosage calculation test, and each semester, okay, first semester you get 3 chances at my school. Every semester after that, you only get 2 chances. Yeah, so just be prepared for that. You have to study on your own. The book that we use to help us is called Calculation with Confidence, or Calculate with Confidence, something like that. It helps a lot. It explains everything and it breaks it down so you really feel prepared. And the last and final point of this video, my schedule the first week before nursing school. So classes actually start on the 14th, but next week, starting Monday on the 7th, we actually have things planned for next week to help us prepare for our first day of class. So on Monday from 3 to 5, we have a meet and greet at the school. So basically we're going to meet our instructors. We're going to meet everybody who's basically involved in our first semester of nursing school. I think they also give us a tour maybe of the College of Nursing. And something else that you want to have to prepare you for nursing school are formal dressy-like clothes. So for the meet and greet, we have to be professional. You know, first impressions, you know, go a long way. So we have to dress up and be professional for that. On Tuesday and Wednesday, we have orientation from 9 to 4. So basically, we'll be at the College of Nursing all day on Tuesday and Wednesday, and they also want us in business casual clothes for that. That's it for that week. But then the week after that, remember, classes start on the 14th, but I also have orientation at the hospital where I'll be doing my clinical. So we have to go to the hospital and learn their norms and how they do everything. Yeah, and then we have this thing called convocation. Oh my God, did y'all see that spit? Ew. We had this thing called convocation on Tuesday from 9 a.m. to noon. And basically what convocation is, well, from my understanding, is kind of like welcoming you into your next semester of nursing school and celebrating the milestone that you have accomplished. I'm pretty sure it has more meaning to that, and once I go to convocation and I learn what the real meaning is, I'll let you guys know. But basically, that is my schedule for the next 2 weeks of nursing school. I plan to make at least a short snippet of video each day just to show you guys, you know, what it looks like being at the College of Nursing, how I'm dealing with nursing school so far, and just to hopefully give you guys tips and insiders to make your journey easier. That's all for this video today. Of course, DM me or comment below with any questions that you have. Like this video, subscribe, share with your friends. Peace, love, and blessings. Bye, nurses.